Hello everyone, Russell Wright from Network Empire and ThemeZoom.com, and it's that time of year again where we start talking about the big important event we call ThemeZoom Network Empire Certification. This is a live event that takes place over the course of a week at various points during the year. This year it's going to be May of 2014, and this year is going to be huge. And at this event, we teach people how to build a personal brand broadcasting network, which is really a PBN on steroids. It can't be really called a PBN because it's sustainable. A lot of PBNs are not. It's long-term. It's for corporate brand broadcasting. There are huge aspects of it that are automated. It uses RSS feeds to automate things downstream. There's downstream content, upstream content, automated video. There is massive traffic, PageRank, and domain authority being moved around on your own network in the proper location so they can literally swallow your market whole. Now, because this event is so huge and it takes so many days to go over this, there's a few prerequisite courses or preliminary training courses. These can all be found at swallowyourmarketwhole.com, where you can go through the process of learning what these courses are. So on swallowyourmarketwhole.com, you're going to land on one of the Network Empire pages. It's going to talk to you about the courses that you actually need. The Tech Foundation course number 1 and 2. It's really important for me to explain slowly why you need this course, and the good news is that specifically for Online Tech Foundation Course 1, the entire price of the course now going to be given online virtually in January, and we're going to give you the exact dates and all this. We have a couple of various, basically the Online Tech Foundation courses happen every 8 weeks or so, given by Matt DeCruz, CEO Sue Bell, and myself. Here's the reason why you want to take this stuff before you show up at the live event in May and build your own personal brand or corporate brand broadcasting network and downstream socially automated traffic system. Main thing is that your money site is ground zero, both for your content and for the transactions. And if somebody shows up to the event without one, without having clearly thought that through, it's harder for you to participate in the group event at the live certification, where we put all the things in place and get literally a massive tsunami of traffic, a huge boost in PageRank, but more importantly domain authority, using our domain authority stacking proprietary methods. There's so much going on that if you didn't have this in place, it's like there's nothing at the center of the donut. You've got nothing to elevate, to drive traffic to, or to convert. And you really don't want to show up at the event with nothing done. So on the live tech training course, Matt and Sue and myself show you how to get through the WR1 transaction site by going over the vitamin, the painkiller, the market research, the market story as Matt DeCruz goes through that, the FAQ and the SAQ. We show you how to use our FAQ SAQ process called the ISDNA. We get into the frequently asked questions, and the software called Core Empire has expanded into an amazing tool called Pain Finder. We show how to use that. Vertical keyword research, Kraken, and TLKT. So we're covering all these things, again, inside the Tech Training 1 course. We also get into vertical keyword research and LSI and basic keyword functions. Keep in mind that we are not a keyword-driven course. We're all about sales. So this stuff does happen, and it's the most advanced in the world because we wrote the software called Vertical Online Market Analysis. You will learn how to do the world's most powerful vertical online market analysis for themes and keywords. In this online course Tech Training number 1, we're also going to show you how website silo architecture works. We're going to show you how the Pain article method works in a variety of webinars. You also have all the previous webinars and other tech training courses loaded into your members area as soon as you buy this course, so that you can go back through history and see other events, questions, FAQs that other people have struggled with and of course been solved for them in previous events. So this is why, before you come to the live ThemeZoom certification event, that you need to take the Tech Training Course 1. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to that. Because really we're going to be showing you at the ThemeZoom certification how to build your own online personal broadcasting network live in person with us, the industry experts. This is way beyond PBNs, broadcast networks. All that is included. We have a whole course on that, but you're going to be learning stuff that I know for a fact is not taught anywhere else, because money is not an issue for us. We can go and get any kind of training, go anywhere in the world, find out what's going back and bring it for you. We created this because it just simply didn't exist, and the people that are on our team now chose us specifically because of the vision that we had to teach you how to create a sustainable network in the upcoming years that will last beyond the PageRank fluctuations and into domain authority and even beyond into the semantic web. As those of you know, we are very big into the semantic web. So this is the main thing. That first course and the second course is called Online Tech Foundation Preparation Course 2. And this course is incredibly important because we're going to be filling you in on some things that we find very wanting with people when they arrive at our events. And we're going to show you how to think about writing, and we're going to show you how to do domain authority stacking for the WRS1 platforms. You're going to learn how to stack your branded platforms. This is a key component, okay, is what we call domain authority stacking. If you want to learn a little bit about this, go to domainauthoritystacking.com. You can learn about what it is that we're going to teach you. This is actually key because people think that the old traditional PageRank methods are working. They don't work the way that you think they do anymore. They're working in an entirely different way. And so the instructors that are going to be in this online Tech Foundation course part 2 is Matt DeCruz, Jimmy Kelly, who's new on board with our team this year. If you haven't heard about Jimmy Kelly, he's a former Department of Defense contractor, just like Sue Bell. And Sue Bell was an architect, a software architect. Jimmy did other things, but the things that he did for the Department of Defense prepared him to completely back engineer and debunk a variety of the mainstream kind of weird buzz you hear on the traditional SEO kind of networks. You got to rise above the Warriors Forum and all these other SEO kind of buzz monkeys that are out there. You really need to get into understanding the physics of large-scale networks. And when I say large-scale networks, I don't mean just building a PBN and pointing PageRank or domains back to your money site. We actually show you some methods which are entirely foolproof. These foolproof methods are going to prepare you for this particular outer ring. And these outer rings are very, very important for you to understand, because when you're actually pointing, if you pay all this money and time building a private blog network, you don't really understand what you're doing. You're pointing directly to your money site. Obviously, many of you know this can be a problem. But there's things that you can do that are utterly ridiculous, that are foolproof, that are complete and total uncertainty insurance against any footprints having to do with taking out your primary branded sites. This is why we go to the effort and the distinction to create layers of the onion, of which have no footprint and are all about giving Google what they want while generating a broadcasting network. This is also why we talk about things in terms of broadcasting and not just in terms of PageRank or ranking, because ranking is a default process. It's a byproduct of excellent domain authority stacking. And excellent domain authority stacking is a fantastic boon when it comes to branding and getting your message out. What we find is a lot of people are disintegrated when it comes to integrating branding with traffic, with excellent content, with driving traffic, with domain authority, because they're all about gaming PageRank. We're going to show you the tricks and the techniques in this secondary online tech training course that you need to be prepared for when coming to the event, because when you go to the event, you're going to walk away with major pieces of how to do this. In fact, we're going to be running you through the tasks. You're actually going to be doing stuff. This is not a talking school. This is a doing school. So you really need to be aware of what's going on. Okay? So that's one of the reasons you're going to want to take that next course. Now, we do have some optional courses. The optional courses are not required. Let's go back up at the top here. So we're strongly recommending, and again, if you showed up and you want to give us your money, we're going to have you sign a non-disclosure saying, or have you sign a notification that says that we recommended that you take these courses. Okay? You really need to take the first one though. Now these are the optional courses. The third one is the automatic video traffic course that has gotten so much buzz and excitement at OMG Live, where we revealed the PinVid automatic PinVid plugin. Other things, we have literally hundreds upon hundreds of thousands, even millions of video pages out there on the web that we're using in very particular ways that are incredibly safe to drive huge amounts of traffic to our inner rings using video. Okay, that's an optional course. You don't have to take that because you're going to be learning a lot of that at the event. Then we have a super advanced course on building advanced networks that deals directly with private blog networks and how to build them properly. We do show you how to create the private blog network aspects of your web ring. Okay? And we also show you what not to do. And almost everything that we found out there is not doing it in ways that's not our standard. Doesn't mean it's wrong, just means it has a shelf life in a way that ours does not. Okay, the broadcasting network is a lot different than a PBN network. Okay, but still has all the components and the multimedia included into it. Okay, so this is really going to be something that you're going to want to take eventually. Now, here's the good news. If you pay for certification up front, including one of our payment plans, okay, the value of all of these is $11,000. Okay, that's well over half, or it's $1,000 over half of what it costs to attend certification. Our certification event, we don't even bother to try to hide the price or anything. It's $20,000 per person. Huge value. People coming out of this course say it's a game changer for their entire business, and their empire begins to really start to bear fruit. You know, the Network Empire event is $20,000 per person, and half off of the second person if you want to bring a partner or a business partner. It has to be part of your business. Okay, so if you get all these courses up front, it's a lot cheaper, because you're literally going to have $11,000 added to the value of the course. Now, not all these courses are ready at the moment, but you get them by default. Okay, we're building the Tech Foundation course. Part 2 is coming. Online Tech Foundation prep course is going to take you enough time where you wouldn't be able to digest all these at once anyway. So you're going to want to be digesting them through the process up to the event. And even one of the courses, Automatic Video Traffic course, is going to happen after the event, but you're going to learn a ton about it during the event. And you're going to learn about building advanced networks, and we're going to be laying out a schedule for each of these courses that are included. So you literally get them all, hands down, at 11 grand, discounted right off the certification, so that when you buy your certification, you know that you're automatically getting them up front. Now, we realize that there are a lot of people that cannot afford to come to a $20,000 event. We're not here to outprice the market and the small mom and pop shops and people that are on budget constraints. So what we've done is, although you won't get the full complete amount off from the ThemeZoom event when you sign up, if you want to take them one at a time, you can get certain kinds of discounts for each one. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about what you get off on these courses if you decide you want to take one at a time as they come out throughout 2014. So if you elect to take these courses one at a time, which some people do, the Tech Foundation course, you can have the full $2,000 as a voucher against the $20,000 live certification event in May 2014. So it's $2,000 is the cost, and $2,000 is the voucher that you can use against it. The Tech Foundation Course 2 is $2,000. I'm sorry, it's $3,000 in cost, and you can take $2,000 off. Same with all the other three. It's $3,000 per course. We give you $2,000 for each one as a voucher for ThemeZoom certification. So the first one, which we feel is fundamental, we gave you the entire price of that towards the ThemeZoom certification event. So that's $8,000 worth of vouchers, as opposed to the $11,000 if you pay for your down payment on the Network Empire ThemeZoom certification event. To get the ball rolling for you, we have immense amount of costs to set up this event. So what we do when people reserve their attendance, there are no returns or money back for your down payment for the ThemeZoom certification event in May. So you need to think about that before you go for the $11,000 voucher. Your down payment is non-refundable, so make sure that your company and your managers and your team is clear about the May event. It's a major event, and we want you to participate, but we want to give you the options of doing that, okay? So if you buy each course one at a time, you'll have up to $8,000 of vouchers towards ThemeZoom certification event with one or all of the courses. So you can take one or all of the courses. We recommend the Tech Foundation 1 at the bare minimum. Tech Foundation 1 and 2 is really a requirement. The other two you're going to learn. Automatic Video Site course will be out probably towards early summer, okay? So that'll be automatically stacked on. And the PBN Advanced, this is huge with Jimmy Kelly, myself, Sue Bell, and Matt DeCruz, is going to be fairly soon. That's going to be available as an option. Okay, so it's really how you want to do it. We're trying to conveniently stack these prices so that you'll know, there'll be something for you, and we'll match your budget for 2014, because we know there's all kinds of sizes of companies. All right, so hopefully that makes a little sense. And if you're interested in signing up right away for the ThemeZoom certification event, please go to themezoomcertification.com and go ahead and decide that you're going to join us, and we're going to give you several actions that you can take. If you're ready to put a down payment or your first payment for ThemeZoom certification, also feel free to call me at 608-844-4644. 4301, or contact me on Skype, which is ThemeZoom, ThemeZoom. That's probably the best way to contact me. And then we can hook up by phone or Skype, figure out the best way to proceed in your specific case in terms of, would you like to pay for the entire ThemeZoom certification event, as we do have very limited seats, or would you like to pay for the first down payment? We'll talk more about that. Also, please do visit swallowyourmarketwhole.com if you're interested in one of the courses. Swallow Your Market Whole will redirect you to this page, and we're going to walk you through each one of the things that you get, and we're going to be breaking down each one of these courses for you so that you'll know what to do, and you'll be able to click on the call to action. And as these courses become available as a standalone, you'll be able to purchase them on demand. Since they are web-based services, there's lots of information for you to log into and start getting caught up with right away, because we've already had several Foundation Tech courses part 1. So you've got plenty to work on right now if you want to purchase that right now. Okay. Also, do keep in mind that we're not into PBNs by themselves. We have something called Personal Brand Broadcasting Network, Social Traffic Web Rings explained. This is really the socially active semantic web integrated one web ring, one feed multimedia personal brand broadcasting system. Okay, we've been working on this for almost 10 years, and there's major stuff in there. It requires training, requires a small university, really, which is what Network Empire really is. It's been called the Harvard University of online market domination. And that's something for you to understand when you're entering into our material, so that you're prepared that this is not internet marketing. This is online market domination at a technical level, at a neuromarketing level, and at a semantic web level, probably like you've never seen, and probably like you won't ever see again. So really look forward to seeing you at the event. We are very personal with our students. You can even join, when you join Network Empire, you can go to the Skype group where we have a lot of conversation happening. We pay attention to that Skype group. Okay, it's people wishing us Christmas right now. Lots of very powerful things happening, okay, in this group, where people could just ask, and if Sue, myself, Matt, Jimmy, or Mike is not there, somebody in the community who's been trained with us will be able to help you, okay? All right, so we look forward to seeing you on the inside, and I can't wait to meet you personally and hang with you for several days at ThemeZoom Certification 2014.